The idea behind the event today is to introduce people to the Brinnington Master Plan and our first ideas for the Master Plan. We've already spoken to them once in the summer and given them some, asked about their ideas for Brinnington and what they think the problems are. We've gone away and taken on board what they've had to say and come back with some initial ideas.
And what sort of things have people been saying to you?
Things people have been saying is that they, first of all, like what we've started to say about resolving some of the problems in Brinnington. They've said they want to see improvements in green spaces, improvements in how the area looks. They've said there's still problems with antisocial behaviour, but it's getting better, but they want to see us sort that out. They've also said they want to see things like better housing, better services for the community, and they want to know how to actually access those services better, so things around marketing.
It seems very interesting. It depends on how much funding they get, obviously, but even if they just did the first stage, it would definitely improve Brinnington, I think.
What things about Brinnington do you think are the most urgent priorities?
Clearing rubbish around, really, and sort of improving people's gardens, maybe. So the way Brinnington looks, especially when you drive in from both ends.
Well, it's really important to have a master plan in place because this is a long-term strategy for Brinnington. And when we go to the government or when we're bidding for pots of money in the future, we can frame the schemes that we've got in mind within a context, and we're more likely to be successful in bidding for monies in the future as a result.
So, what are your concerns about?
My main concern is that they'll be glossing over it and not doing the work properly. Far too often we have incidences in Brinnington where work is done and it's not finished properly, or it's not done to a high standard, and then it just gets run down after that, and it looks an eyesore.
What specific things would you like to see sorted out in Brinnington, or what should be the priorities?
Well, just as an example, we had the new work done up at First House and all around that area, and we were promised a really nice water feature, and we ended up with something that doesn't look very nice at all.
Yeah.
And then there's areas outside First House which is basically just concrete and dirt, and it would be much better off even if it's just been grassed. At least that way it would look nice. And it's just an example of not finishing off the work that was promised. Really, I think we still need lots of play areas, lots of nice areas where people can walk. That's the main thing.
And do you think it needs to be promoted to people outside of the area? Do you think its image needs to be better?
Brinnington's always suffered from an image which I don't personally believe is true. There are lots of other places in Stockport, that have areas that are not particularly good, but they don't seem to be highlighted. And I think it's a shame really that Brinnington gets named in this respect, and it's not true.